So thinking about the AGM in October,
Yeah.
I noticed this is termed a special resolution. What does that mean and what are the implications?
So a special resolution is designed under the Companies Act, I think it's 2006. So it's for any company who is wanting to make a significant change. So for example, a change in the name of the company or a change in the Articles of Association, the governing document of the company. So in our case, this would require a change to the Articles of Association, to this governing body, governing document. So it has to be termed as a special resolution, and that means that there is a greater barrier to leap, as it were. So it needs 75% approval of the people, of the voting at an AGM. So u3as have a vote with a weighted vote. So there needs to pass the resolution. It needs 75% of the votes that are cast at that AGM. The reason I think this has been done is to make sure that there is a wider support for a change than just a simple majority. That's the principle.
Okay, so if 75% of u3as who are voting vote for it, then the council will come in?
Correct.
Okay. And I've also seen documents saying that the council will have a role in setting or supporting to set the strategy and the budget. How will that work?
So, putting it simply, the budget every year is compiled by lots of people within the organisation, producing what their aspirations are, what their requirements are in different areas, all in order to meet the strategic plan, to meet the business plan. And those contributions then become the annual business plan approved by the board. Now, with the council, I think what we would want to do is make sure the council has a sizable role in contributing to that business plan. How that's going to happen, I think, depends on the sequence of events, who's going to be able to contribute at what stage and all the rest of it. But I would expect the council to be able to have a role in how that business plan is put together, so that when it goes to the board has some confidence that it has the support of the council and has support of u3as.
So tell me about strategic implementation groups. I've seen that term used. What are these, and have they been set up, and what would they do?
So as I've just said, once a business plan is approved by the board, to make that business plan happen, there are lots and lots of things need to take place. And many of those things need to be done by groups of people who develop various ideas that all contribute to creating that strategy or making that strategy happen. And these strategy implementation groups will be groups of staff, groups of volunteers, very similar to committees that we've had in the past. Decided to call them groups for no great reason, and they will look at what's required in various elements of the business plan and develop ideas, cost out some of those ideas, and those ideas will go to the council. The council will then decide whether they are the right sort of ideas in the right sort of direction. So the council all of the strategy implementation groups will report to the council.
Okay. Well, it sounds like there are definite plans in place, so let's see if it reaches the 75% threshold at the AGM.
Thank you, I hope so.
Me too.